Hey, this is Jai. Today I want to share with you guys some advice that I've personally been implementing into my own life lately on how you can continue to pursue what you are passionate about when you are broke or you have no money, or at least you think you don't. And if you honestly ask yourself this question, do you really not have enough money to pursue what you're passionate about? And I would say, from my experiences, the majority of the time, the answer to that question is no. You probably do have enough money to pursue what you're passionate about and to follow your dreams. It's hard to give up that money. And we as humans, we are creatures of habit. We like sticking within our little comfort zone. We don't really like going out and taking risks and spending money on things that aren't necessary for our survival. At least that's how it is with me. The core issue here really isn't money. And I believe that the core issue really comes down to two things: either a lack of discipline or just simply not having the necessary reference experience of going out and setting goals and accomplishing them in a systematic manner. And what do I mean by not having the necessary reference experience? Well, think about two different people. First person, he works a 9 to 5 job. He wakes up every morning, goes to work. He's a good worker, but when he comes home at night, he just wants to shut off his brain and just sit on the couch and watch TV all night and just wants to relax. Just let me relax. I worked all day. I just want to relax now. Well, the second person, they also work 9 to 5, but the difference is when they come home, they don't want to just relax. They don't want to make excuses. They have something they're passionate about, say starting a business, and so they're going to set goals and systematically accomplish those goals. So which of those two people then would you say is going to have a harder time following what they're passionate about? Definitely the first person. And the reason why is because that person simply just doesn't have that necessary back history of going out and setting goals and not making excuses and really hustling to get what he wants. He's not the type of person who, doesn't let his excuses prevent him from doing what he wants. And because he doesn't have that necessary experience, it's going to be much harder for him to, when he does actually want to pursue something that he's passionate about. So he's probably going to make all sorts of excuses like, I don't have the money right now to do what I love. I don't have the money to do what I'm passionate about, when in reality he probably does. And the same thing applies for time and security as well. And one of the key things you have to realize, the most successful people in life, the people who are out there going after what they're passionate about and who are just following their dreams, those people aren't the type of people who are waiting around for things like money or security or having enough time. They're not letting those excuses prevent them from doing what they love. They're just going out and doing them because they know that they will be much happier in the long run. So one thing I want you guys to do is to dedicate just 1 hour of time each day to work on something that you are passionate about. Let's say, for example, you've always wanted to be an artist, but you let excuses get in your way. I don't have the money to do it right now. I don't have the time to do it, or I'll do it next week. Well, simply set aside 1 hour of time each day to practice doing art, practice doing whatever you're passionate about, or whatever you've been putting off, making excuses for a while. And if you do that for 1 hour a day, think about, not only will you be so much happier because of it, because you'll be pursuing something you're passionate about, but think about just the amount of time you're going to put in over a month. That's 30 hours a month that you spent getting better at something that you're passionate about that you never would have before. And if you were to continue this for a whole year, that's 365 hours, give or take, if you skip a few days, that you've just moved closer to pursuing what you are passionate about. And because of that, you'll be so much happier in the long run. Another very deep thing that this does is, by setting aside 1 hour a day, you are subtly reprogramming your brain to teach yourself that you aren't going to make excuses anymore. People are always saying, stop making excuses, no more excuses, just do it. And by doing this simple little exercise and putting aside 1 hour a day to do what you love, you are teaching yourself that you aren't going to be the type of person who sits around and doesn't go after what he wants and instead makes up excuses and lets those excuses prevent him from getting what he wants. And that's something that's extremely valuable, especially if you do actually want to pursue what you're passionate about, but you're not really sure what to do, and it's hard to break out of those habits of sitting on the couch or playing Xbox or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you actually go out and implement what I'm teaching, and if you do, please leave a comment down below and let me know how it goes for you. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll have more content soon.